Well, as we ring in the new year, the old year now officially tied for the second warmest on record. So now that everything is said and done, last year was a very warm one for us. That included the warmest winter on record, the fourth warmest spring, and the fifth warmest fall, all adding up to a pretty hot year. And we've felt a lot of that over the first half of this decade. 4 out of the last 5 years have been in the top 10 for Rockford when it comes to the warmest on record. And I definitely can see the influence of climate change here, as each year looks to be right towards the top of the record books as our climate continues to warm, which leads to more extreme weather. Now, thankfully, it's not all doom and gloom. We do have all the tools possible to reverse this trend, but we are rapidly running out of time, so we kind of need to get going, hopefully, over the second half of this decade. And just because we have a warming climate doesn't mean winter goes away. We started out the year below freezing and probably won't be back above freezing for a while, maybe a couple weeks of extra frigid weather, including some low chances for some snow. That's tomorrow and this weekend. As the sun sets on January 1st, first day of the year, we're looking at temperatures in the upper 20s, feels like the teens right now, and that'll continue through this evening, looking for the wind to die down a little bit, but still wind chills will be in the mid-teens if you still have to go out. Quiet end the first year, 2025, as we'll have a mainly cloudy sky and temperatures in the mid-20s. Later tonight, dropping into the upper teens with some slightly breezy winds. That could mean wind chills in the low teens tomorrow morning, so get ready for a brisk start to Thursday. By Thursday afternoon, temperatures approaching freezing, but will likely stay below that point. And we're keeping an eye out for some light snowfall, but that's mostly to our south. You'll see that reflected here on Future Track. Keeping an eye on the I-88 corridor, so spots like Dixon and DeKalb may get some flurries tomorrow. The farther south you go, the more you might run into some snowfall. Looks like south of I-88 could see an inch or two for snow. North of I-80, it might be more like an inch at best. So watch out for some light snow if you're in that I-88 corridor, but it looks like south of I-80s where a lot of the snow will take place. North of I-88, it might be flurries at best over the course of tomorrow, so just keep an eye out for some spots to our south or just south of I-88 getting some light snow at times. And then later this week, we get some sunshine and brisk weather for Friday and Saturday, low 20s for highs. And then snow is possible on Sunday, but that trend is also going down, so there's a chance we could end up dry at the end of the weekend. Next week starting out cold ahead of an Arctic blast coming late next week.